I have kind of had hair, but that's okay. Anyways, in this video, I will be talking to you guys about what the Romans or medieval Europe traded and who they traded with. They liked to import luxurious items. Trade with Asia was really hard because it was very expensive and they couldn't trade that much, and there were bad roads and it was just not safe at all. They liked to trade with the Baltic, Egypt, America, Mexico, and later on Asia. This means that they didn't have the technology to travel all the way to Asia. The Romans liked long-distance trade routes, like the Baltic and the Mediterranean. The Romans got their imports from the Baltic forests, the Baltic, the East, Egypt, America, and Mexico. The early Roman Empire first did not trade with America and Mexico because, of course, they didn't know how to trade across that long ocean and they didn't know how far America and Mexico was. After, more towards the 15th and the 16th century, they started trading with America and Mexico. From the Baltic forests, they got raw materials, such as fur, tar, fur skins, and timber. The Netherlands got grain from the Baltic, which was very important. I mean, how can you eat without grain, right? Anyways, from the East area, they got luxurious items, such as spices, jewelry, and textiles. From Egypt, they got paper, perfume, and pearls. Paper, of course, was really important. From America, they got logwood and tobacco, whichever one you want to say. From Mexico, you got gold and silver, which, of course, was very luxurious. The Romans exported from all around Europe, or wherever they traded. From Western Europe, they exported raw materials and processed goods. From England, they exported wool garments. From the Dutch areas, they exported salted herring, which I think is salted fish. From Spain, they exported wool as well. From France, they exported salt, which, if you don't know already, is very important. From southern Europe, they imported wine, oil, and fruit. From the Far East in Europe, they imported metal, which was very high demanding. I guess the Far East in Europe was the only place that had good metal. They also imported iron and wax. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the imports and exports of the Roman Empire and who they traded with. To learn about how the Romans traded, click on my sunglasses. If you're done hearing about trade and haven't learned about culture yet, click on the panda. If you've finished medieval Europe, click on my face to go to the conclusion.